today's lesson is that we are going to be talking about what you see on the internet, and we're going to be talking about if seeing everything is believing everything. So our objectives that we're looking at for this lesson are talking about if everything that you see is real, how you can tell, and why people do that. Why would somebody make something that isn't quite real? So our first picture, to get things going here, is the picture of this lemon that's up on the board. Picture of this lemon up on the board. So it says, Anthony, can you read for me what it says? Do you
think this lemon in this photo is real or fake?
Do you think the lemon in this photo is real or fake?
It says this
Okay. Now, I would like everyone to just think about it for a minute. Put your hand down. Let's think about this a little bit. It says down here, this is what happens when you put food coloring in a lemon. This is what happens, okay? Do you think the lemon in this photo is real or fake? We're going to say 1 is going to be fake, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is going to be real. Okay, Abel? You can sit here. Monato, you can sit at the orange table. Welcome. Okay. So Abel and Monato, what we started talking about today was what is real and what is fake and how we can tell the difference on the internet. So we're going to look at this lemon right here and try and decide if it is real or if it is fake. So I wrote down a minute ago, oh, I lost my pencil. There it is, okay. 1 is going to be fake. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be real. And 3 is you're not really sure. 2 means I'm pretty sure it's fake. 4 means I'm pretty sure it's real. So let's get a show of hands. All you're going to have to do is put up your hand with fingers. Okay, 1 means definitely fake. 5 means definitely real. Or maybe you're somewhere in the middle. Let's see what we've got. We've got some 1s. I see some 5s. I see some 3s. I see some 1s. All right, a 2 over there. Okay, thank you for voting. So I'm going to get back to this picture in just a minute. We have some vocabulary that we've got to look at for the start of this lesson. We've got 2 vocabulary words. Monato, can you read the first vocabulary word for the class? Nice and loud in a teacher voice. Alter. Awesome. So alter means to change. Change is the most important word, right? Change. Alter means to change the way something looks using a computer or other digital tools. Raise your hand if you've ever used a filter on your iPad. If you've ever changed the color, maybe of somebody's hair. If you put a picture of a hat on somebody, you changed the shirt. All of you have done this on your iPads. Almost all of you have. Okay, maybe you didn't.
I did on TikTok.
I just asked for hand raising, not comments. Thank you. So alter, our first word says to change the way something looks. Change it. Now, we're going back to our lemon here, and it says, why do you think the lemon was changed that way? So what we'll do is at your table, at the people that I put at your table, I want you to think about why someone would change this lemon and what they were trying to do. Why did they change the lemon? Why did they do that? So have a quick little chat just for 1 minute at your table. So that means you can turn forward. There you go. 2 seconds, 1 second. Our first question that I asked you to talk about was, why do you think this photo was altered? Why do you think it was altered?
So it can persuade you, and then you try it, but then you waste the lemon.
All right. She just hit on one of the other vocabulary words that I haven't even told you guys about yet. Awesome. Okay, what do you think? Claudia? Why?
I think it's real.
You think it's real?
Because
Okay.
you can inject food coloring in each one of those things, and it can make it different color.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Sammy?
So, for example,
this other vocabulary word. I have it in my slides, but since we've already talked about it, persuade. Who knows what the word persuade is? I already heard that once from somebody. Tony, do you know what it means?
Persuade means to convince them it's real.
Yes, to convince somebody of something, to get them to believe something, to get you to believe something. That is persuade. So I tried to persuade you that this is real. It is not. Okay, this is a fake. This world is 100% fake. And we also heard from a few people great examples as to why it was fake. One of the biggest ones I heard was from Sammy, views. And what does it mean online? Do you get more views? What do you get? More money. More money. Yeah, more money. Money. That's right.
We knew it was fake.
So we just talked about this word because somebody brought it up. And Tony said, persuade is to get you to believe something. Grade 3. Thank you. Persuade is to get somebody to believe something. You guys just did a big unit on advertising not too long ago in grade 3, and you knew all about persuasion and how to get people to do things based on advertising. So that is it. We're going to look at now a bunch of examples, and each table is actually going to get a few minutes to work on their own example to share with the class. The picture, just a second, Sammy. Yes, there are more coming. On the left side, we've got a parakeet and a tiger. I think everyone in this room, I don't even have to have you vote. I think you all know that that's definitely fake. Why do you think somebody would create that? Why would somebody create that? Why do you think somebody would create that?
Because it's cool. But then you just waste a whole bunch of
All right, so that is a great example. They maybe want tourists to come.
And then number 3.
Number 3. Looks like a KLM pilot at 30,000 feet with his selfie stick out the window. Definitely fake. Tony, why would somebody make that? Why?
So maybe he's like, look, so like maybe the advertisement is like, look at our skilled captain, come for this airline.
Okay. Maybe they're
We all
advertising
know
for
that.
the airline. Yeah.
Wait, I saw this photo of it. Mr. Brackett,
Okay.
I saw him take off. It's actually a still shot, but he's not actually in the air. He's not actually in the air, he's just on the runway.
Okay. One more comment about the third photo, and then we have our activity.
I also really need to go like really back.
To the toilet? Okay, go ahead. Okay,
Can
but
I?
before you go, I'm just going to tell you 1 second what we have to do. Each table is going to get one piece of paper. One piece of paper. You have to take a look at the picture, and then the questions say what was altered or what was changed, and why. What was altered and why. So you have to work together with the people at your table, and in just a few minutes, we will get feedback from you to figure out who changed the pictures and why. Or excuse me, what was changed and why.
It's a boy.
That's
Eyes up front. First, we are going to look at this first photo. This first photo could be any of our grandmas. It looks like, what does it say? Sorry, what did you say? Oh, you have the answers.
Well, yeah, I have the answers.
Yep, so I'll ask you in just a second. The first question on all of your things, it says, what was changed, what was altered, and the second question is why. So the what is pretty easy, but we want to focus on the why more so. Okay? Sammy, just take one of my cards. Okay? So I'm asking now group number 1, what did you guys decide was changed?
Okay,
What was changed?
so I saw that the line is like that because they cleared the brown thing and they turned it to white.
I'll get to your table in a minute.
Black and white. Yeah, and they took a real photo
was it changed? Can I have the paper, please?
To look better. Well, it's like renewing an
Why was it changed?
Because they wanted to make it like brand new. Okay, it's not brand new.
Okay.
Like without like you would be. It'll be very rusty.
Okay. All right, eyes up front, grade 2. Grade 3, excuse me. Picture number 2. We talked about picture number 1 as to why it was changed and what was changed. Picture number 2 looks like this. This is the orange table. I would like someone from the orange table to give me some information as far as what was changed and why. Okay? Sammy, what do you think? Let me just start with Sammy. What was changed? Grade 3, if you're not being shared, if you're not sharing, then it is not appropriate for you to be talking. Thank you. Go ahead, Sammy. What was changed?
She had a hand here in the.
Her hand, yeah.
And her hair was more messy in the magazine.
Okay, got it. Tony, what else do you think was changed?
I think the face was changed because look how like crooked her face is over there.
Yeah.
Over here is extremely straight.
So the face was definitely altered a little bit. Yes, that's right. So we talked about hair, face, her hand got moved down a little bit, maybe her eyes got touched up a little bit. Do you have one more, Mia?
Words all over her covering like that black place,
Yeah.
shadows.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of words on the magazine to get you to buy it. Okay.
Mr. Brackett,
Question number 3.
I don't think that was a girl, I think that was a man.
Okay. That's not what we're talking about, but thank you. Example number 3 is from the green table in the back. That means orange table and yellow table are quiet and listening to their input. Okay? Question number 3, green table. Let me start with Lilu. What was changed about your picture? What do you think was changed?
I think they just took like a picture of the bridge and I don't remember. Chicago. But I already been there and they just took a photo of this and they added like a fake dinosaur.
Okay.
And we can see it's fake because like one of his like feet is touching the water and how could he balance on one rock?
Okay. Cool. So we have lots of changes there. Who can tell me why they think it was changed? Why do you think it was changed?
It's because I mean like nobody has ever reported seeing a real dinosaur. If
Okay.
anybody did, it would be fake. And at the same time, if anybody went there and they didn't see it at sunset, it will be fake, and that's why it's not real.
Okay. And creating that makes people want to have more views. That's what we talked about earlier. More views and more money. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is not any more pictures. We're going to look at some video by someone named Zach King.
I love Zach King.
Okay, you love Zach King. You know him already? Zach King creates videos, and I'm going to tell you already that these videos are not real. So we want to look at the videos, and let's examine them a little bit to figure out what was altered and what is trying to persuade you.
The balloon.
I just love watching Zach King. He's very
Okay, ready? Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay.
It's green. That's awesome.
That's not good.
Okay, I'm going to play that one more time.
Here we go. It's green. That's awesome.
Cool. Okay.
It's
All right. So it says up on the board, how was this video altered? Raise your hand and tell me, how do you think this was altered, Mia? How was it altered?
I think it was altered by instead.
Altered, and why do you think that Zach King created it?
This is how it is, right?
Okay, this is how I hitchhike. Let's try it again. alter photos? Is it okay to alter videos? So let's take a moment to silently, that means to yourself in your own mind, silently think about if it is okay to change photos and to change videos. Is it okay to create that photo with the tiger's head on top of the parakeet? Is it okay to take that photo of your grandma and clean it up a little bit, take away the wrinkles, make the picture a little bit nicer? Is it okay to do these things? So just think for just a minute yourself before your heads are down. Just a second, Emily.
Can I put a middle?
Just a minute. So we're going to think to ourselves just for 1 more minute, maybe 30 more seconds, and then we'll be able to share
10 more seconds.
with the people at your table. Is it okay to alter photos and videos?
Not all.
Not all of them, some of them.
And not really don't. Not all of them.
All right. So you may now share quickly at your table. You can share quickly at your table with each other and have a discussion about if it's okay to change these things,
No, I know.
and does it depend? Okay, our activity is that we talked a little bit about why we had to alter photos, why people do it, and we talked about persuading, which means trying to convince people of something. So the questions that we asked you to talk about right now were, what do you think about altering photos? And does it depend on if it is okay certain times and certain times not? So what I would like to know from each table, okay, and I'll call on a few people, is what did you talk about at your table? If it is okay or if it is not okay, or maybe it's sometimes okay to change photos and videos. This is a quick survey for us to see how well you were paying attention today. We are looking at 5 questions. These are just multiple choice questions. All you have to do is circle the correct answer. Mr. Jeff, you want a copy? Thank you. Okay? All you have to do is circle the correct answer. Circle the correct answer. We have 5 questions to circle the correct answer. Okay?